friends, I am Khalil. Welcome to the new series of videos. In this series of videos, we are going to study all the English grammars. All the English grammar from basic up to level advanced will be taught one by one. And I hope it will be beneficial for you people. Okay, first of all, what is alphabet? I have written a definition on the whiteboard about alphabet. So alphabet, the word alphabet itself, what alphabet is? Alphabet is noun. The nature of alphabet is noun. A set of letters in a fixed order. Set of letters. You have to listen very carefully. A set of letters in a fixed order used to represent the basic set of speech sounds of a language, especially the set of letters from A till Z. So this is the small definition. It means, more briefly, if I should define about the alphabet, alphabet is the set of letters from A till Z. We call it alphabet, which should be in a specific order. For example, this is the alphabet. It means they are in a specific order, like A, B. Let's pronounce them together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. We call it Z also. We call it Z also. Okay, so what is alphabet once again? Over here I'm going to define for you people the difference between alphabet and letters. What is the difference between alphabet and letters? Okay, so more simply I've written the definition. Alphabet means the set of letters from A till Z. We call them alphabet. Okay, now what are letters? We call them letters. What are letters? The difference between the word letters and alphabet. We should know the difference of them. From A till Z we call them alphabet, and letters. Over here I have written a definition also. A character represents one or more of the sounds used in a speech. A character represents one or more of the sounds used in the speech. Like these characters we call them. One of them or more of them, which we use them inside our speech. Obviously from A till Z, they are the letters. With the help of them we make words. So A till Z, individually we call them letters. Okay, any of the symbols of an alphabet, we call them letters. Any of the symbol of this alphabet. So alphabet we studied from A till Z, we call them, which are in a specific order and sequence, we call them alphabet. And any one of them, like for example A or B or C or maybe D or maybe Z, any one of them individually we call them letters. Now inside, okay, so consonant and vowel. What are the differences between consonant, the word consonant, and the word vowel? We should know the difference between the consonant, and vowels. Okay, consonant itself, there is a definition. One of the speech sounds or letters from the alphabet. One of the speech sounds or letters from the alphabet. Any of the symbol or any of the, I should say, letter from the alphabet is called consonant. We call them consonant. It can be B, it can be D, it can be L, or it can be M. Any one of them are all together. If they are in a sequence, we call them alphabet. Individually like this, we call them letter. So now one of the speech sound or letters from the alphabet, consonants are pronounced by stopping the ear from the flowing easily through the mouth. This is also one of the difference. Okay, The consonant, when we pronounce the consonant, directly the sound will not come from the lungs, or directly the sound will not come from the throat. Stop will be there in our mouth. For example, say when you pronounce the B, say B. You see, sound will not come directly. We close our lips. We close our lips like B, D, like L. L. See, we stop it, whether with our tongue, whether with our lips. We stop the ear. Directly, it will not come out from our throat. That is called consonant. Now we'll move to the vowel. What are vowels? So vowel, it is a speech sound. It's a speech sound that is made without significant constriction of the flow of air from the lungs. Now vowel, these vowels are, that means when you pronounce the vowels, the air will come directly from our lungs. There won't be any stop. We will not involve our tongue. We will not involve our, for example, lips. Directly, it looks like directly it is coming out from our throat. For example, see, A, E, I, O, U. See, over here, when we pronounce them, we do not involve our tongue, we do not involve our, for example, lips. We do not involve them. Directly, the air is coming out from our throat. They are called vowels. So once again, let's repeat them. Consonant. Consonant are one of the speech sounds or letters from the alphabet. Consonant are pronounced by stopping the air from flowing easily through the mouth. That means when we pronounce the consonant, we stop the air, whether with our tongue, whether with our lips, like B, D, L, M. We stop them like this. And vowel, it is a speech sound that is made without significant constriction of the flow of air from the lungs. It means when we pronounce the vowels, so we do not stop the air. The sound will come directly from our lungs and we pronounce the words, the letter vowels. For example, A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, so alphabets. What is alphabet? As I mentioned, alphabets are the initial small elements of a language through which we form words. We make, with the help of alphabets, words. And obviously with the words, we make sentences. And with sentences, we make speeches, conversations, and dialogues. So we will study them step by step. First of all, what is alphabet? They are called alphabet. Alphabets, we have two kinds of alphabet. One is capital letters and one is small letters. So alphabet, if they are in the sequence, for example, from A till Z, we call them alphabet. They are in a sequence. From A till Z, we call them alphabet. And letters individually, they are called letters. From A till Z, we call them alphabet. Individually, we call them letters. So individually, we call them letters. Okay, let's pronounce them together. Let's pronounce them together. A, this is the capital one. A, small letter. B, capital letter. B, small letters. C, capital. This C is small. D, D, E, E, F, F, this is the small one. G, and the small letter is written like this, G. H, capital H, H, small h. I, capital I, small I, we write in this way. The next one is J, this capital J, small j, we write in this. K, capital K, K, small k. L, capital L, L, small l. M, capital M, and this one is small m. Okay, N, This is the capital N and this is the small n. O, obviously we write in capital form like this, and small o is like this. The next one is P, capital P and small p. Q, capital Q, small q we write like this, Q. Okay, R, capital R, we write it like this, small r. S, small letter S. T, capital T, will come like this, small t. U, capital U, and this one is small u. V, capital V, and this one is V, small v. W, capital W, small w. There is not big difference actually. X, this is the capital X, and this is the small x. Y, capital Y, we write it like this, and small y, that is the small y. And the last one is Z, this is the capital Z, and this is the small z. We call it Z also, we call it Z also. Okay, inside the alphabet, I mean inside the letter, we have two kind of letters. One is consonant and the next one is vowel. Now what is vowel and what is consonant? Consonant, all those letters which we pronounce by stopping the ear with our tongue or lip, we call them consonant. For example, B. B. When we pronounce the B, we stop the ear by our lips. B. C. 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 See, we stop the ear. That is C. D. D. We stop it with our tongue. Now see, A. A. The sound, when the sound will come directly from our lungs, from our throat, the pronunciation, when we pronounce any of the letter, directly when the sound will come from our lungs or tongue, we call them vowel. So there are 5 vowels in English. A, E, I, O, U. So we have 5 kind of vowels. Number 1 is A. Now see, when we pronounce it, A, the sound will come directly from our throat. That's A. E, E. When we pronounce E, there won't be any stop while pronouncing the letter E. Like I. When we pronounce I, they are called vowels. Then O, that means no stop. U, there is no any stop. So that is the only difference. So that is the only difference between the vowel and consonant. Consonant, when we pronounce, we stop the ear. Sometimes we stop, sometimes we don't. So we stop the ear by our lips, by our tongue. Any one of them we stop. As I mentioned, B. As B, we stop it with our lips. Vowels, when we pronounce the vowel, we do not stop the sound or the ear. It will 26 letters are there. Now what is the difference between alphabet and letters? Alphabet, the sequence, the element which are in sequence from A till Z. If they are in sequence form, in order form, we call them alphabet. And if they are not in sequence form, for example, individually like O, I should say A, B, C, individually we'll call them letters. All of them we'll call them letters also, alphabet also. If they are in a sequence, we call them alphabet. If they are not in sequence, they are in disorder, I should say, we call them letters. And inside the letters, we have 2 things. One is consonant and one is vowel. Consonant, all those letters, while we're pronouncing, there is any stop in the ear, either it is with lips or with our tongue. We call them consonant. And vowels are those letters that while we pronounce them, we do not stop. We do not stop the ear, directly it is coming out from our throat. And there are 5 vowels like A, E, I, O, and U. And another one is semi-vowel, that is W and Y, that we will study in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned from this video. Do share it with your other friends. Kindly subscribe my channel too.